Welcome back to CDT, everybody. We're on the second day of the NASCAR update with this, the Legacy Car, which is a reward for getting 500 trophies in the Season Pass. Not the free one, the Pass. So this will not be of any use to quite a lot of people here. I made a mistake in the overview video of this update. I said it was the Ford Deluxe 5-window coupe. It isn't. It's actually the Model B, which is a car that rose to fame in the 1930s for being the basis of a lot of hot rods. And speaking of hot rods, spec it like one. We'll get into the specs right now. Bright, bold colours. Very simple. Greens, yellows, oranges, reds, not white, too plain, but this is bright, this is good. Not pink though. Pink makes it look girly, which is not necessarily a good thing in a V8 hot rod NASCAR thing. Let's get into drifting it. Oh, that is not a good sign. So it either spins or tries to spin, as I've just shown you, or it won't come back at all. It just tends to spin, actually. Forget that. I barely pressed it and it went nyom and did a 360. Let's try sending it through the building. That's always fun. It comes to a standstill drifting. It is not a good car where the drift department is concerned. However, what will be interesting is if we know whether it's a good race car, because this is a NASCAR, obviously. No, not really a NASCAR. This season seems very hodgepodge. There's a drag car, 2 formula racers, and this hot rod. This hot rod, which is effectively the spiritual successor to the original CDT hot rod, which is definitely clearly based on the Ford Model B. I could bring you up a picture of it, but I have no editing skills, so I won't. Just look a picture of it up online or on most CDT YouTubers show you them from time to time, because it's a massive flex. It's a very, very old OG car. It's like 2018, I think. Anyway, gonna get into focusing on this particular hot rod. And it feels really decent to handle. Not light and nimble, quite heavy actually, but it'll go pretty much wherever you want it. Suspension is an issue though. It's very bouncy. Not exactly soft. Which is probably why it spins all the time. And also, I should not be lifting for these corners at this speed, but it does not have the best handling. 7.1, that's a lie. Feels worse to handle than the Hudson. That's probably also because of it. I flipped it. That's because it has hard suspension. The thing about suspension is you've got to get it just right. Too soft, the car rolls. Too hard, the car rolls the moment it changes in incline. Just got to get it supple. Not soft, supple. And I have just confused the entirety of my viewers because most of them won't know what supple means. Woo. Anyway, 52 seconds. Probably could have done better if it hadn't ended up on its roof, but there we go. I just find it funny to look at, actually. Like, look at it. Doing the highway now. Those bumpers on the front, they look like bull bars. It's very intricate underneath. Like, look at all this detailing. I can see my feet. Ha, free feet pics. I had to make the joke, I'm sorry. But, really? Very intricately detailed underneath. It's just a shame that, while the rest of the car is really nice to look at, well, detailed anyway, it's got bull bars for bumpers. Makes no sense. Bull bars are for off-roaders and for cars that go crashing through the desert, not crashing into walls when somebody decides to try and pit maneuver them. It does feel quite powerful and muscular, but, well, compared to the Hudson at least, but still needs a little bit more grunt, bit more oomph, more go. I hate using the term go. It's power. Also feels quite twitchy at these speeds. I can't make mild adjustments without the cars shuddering. That's not very nice. Come on, go a little bit quicker. Let's go down the southern route. The route below. I have just crashed it. At least it has a proper gearbox this time. 6 gears rather than 3. 3 is bad. I really hate doing the highway race in these slow cars. It's so uneventful. Let's take the slip road. Are we going to get air? Kind of, but not much. Oof. I'd like to take this rallying, kind of. Just see how it does on the jumps. Because you know that the moment it lands, it's going to bounce. Is that a good thing? Eh. It should really sort of splatter, like if you dropped an egg. Why am I saying this? This makes no sense. I am not in my right mind. Neither is NASCAR in its right mind, because it doesn't have any rights. Haha, funny joke. Wow. This is incredibly boring. Could be worse. Could be driving a Hudson Hornet. It is kind of fun to do little handbrake turns in, though. I'll give it that. It's just drifting where it needs more. You know, more points. Why am I saying points? Like, you can do the stopping in it. And it'll do donuts. Only it won't do donuts. It just turns in a circle with the tyre smoking rather than properly sliding. Did you see the bounce? Dear me. Bounced like a spring rather than a car. Just take it up this road, nice and pretty. Here again is the race centre. Very nice. Well, it felt nice through that, despite the fact I went wide at the end. Okay, maybe we do have to start lifting, which is a shame. We're definitely going to have to start lifting tomorrow when we start reviewing the oval truck. Let's just bounce. Look how unsettled it is. It did a forwards roll. Oh, shit. Have I uploaded the Hudson Hornet review? I think I have. Bugger, I'll need to check that. Nice and fast. Yeah, this is the thing with me. I will quite often think I haven't done something or forget to do something, and then just randomly remember it. By the time I finish recording this video, I will have absolutely forgotten to check. I promise you. Right. Phone's render distance isn't rendering. Nice. We're about to come up to the mountains. Nice. And, in the meantime, let's see if it slides on grass. No! Useless! Let's try and get it up to... Oh no, we can't come up here. Can we? Nope. Sliding back down. It's kind of boring, not gonna lie. Every so often you will go wide on a corner. That's because it doesn't handle the best. Let's see if it can redeem itself with the tight twisty hairpins of the mountains. I genuinely cannot wait to get my hands on the oval truck for tomorrow. I mean, I already have it, but like reviewing the oval truck for tomorrow, because this is incredibly boring. Reviewing these, you know, bottom of class, middle of class one, top of class. Is it? Yeah, it's middle of class one, I think. Yeah, class 1 cars. These class 2, they start getting some character. Come on. Gotta go a little bit quicker. Gotta be interesting, but you're not. At least it's nice to look at, apart from the silly bull bars at the front and back. They look well stupid. This is nice. Handles well in these hairpins, actually. We got a jump coming up. Actually landed really square. This is a very square car. Very liberal. I'm not going to tell you what that's connoting, but figure it out for yourselves. Right, come on. Did I just see it do 137? I also had to brake for that corner, which makes a change. You know, sometimes braking is actually fun. Unfortunately, you don't have to do it at all in this because it's so goddamn slow. Oh, you can't respawn your car in this tunnel, by the way. It's not fun. Oof. Packs a punch in first gear. I'm just gonna... What? The best way to get a lot of punch out of first gear, you either spin the wheels up, like this, and then when it's at full revs, go. See, it packs a lot of punch in first gear and then sort of collapses in second. Or you do... That does not work in the slightest. Right, we'll go on the circuit race first. Circuit race will probably be interesting because it needs to have the power on the high speed straight, but it'll also need to be twisty able in the corners. I have no clue what I'm saying. I'm just trying to sound like I'm intelligent. Oh my god! They've added a 5 lap option back to circuit. Let's go. That's cool. They did not have a 5 lap option when I was doing my tasks earlier. So between 3:30 my time and 6:30 my time today, so within those 3 hours, Foxy has changed the game without any of us noticing. Anyway, back to the car. Ooh, I should have braked more then and taken a better line. Come out wide. Got to get close to the wall because the wall will give you more speed. That chicane felt nice. Going wide through that corner didn't. Come on. I like the physics of the NASCAR oval. They feel really good and realistic. You're constantly sliding down to the bottom, but when you get up to high speed, you're not. Good job, Foxy. Bad job, Foxy, on this car. Actually, no, it's not Foxy's fault. He's obviously got to not make all the cars brilliant. Just like this one. Needs a bit more character. Look at this. Actually, not the best track car either. I have just slowed down to a grinding halt. Come on. I know I'm bad at driving, but this is just not helping at all. And it hauls itself over the line, admittedly while dragging its heels, in a 45.1 as its best lap. That is not good. Actually, no, it is for class 1. Means it's only 50% slow, 150% slower than some decent class 3 cars. Woo! That means that over a 3-lap race, it would get lapped. What? Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll go for 6 laps. Foxy has also overhauled the amount of NASCAR laps. I would love to do a 10-lap NASCAR race. That would be really fun. I wonder if he's done it for go-kart as well. I'll check after recording. Gravity's actually bringing me through this corner pretty much. You can actually see me moving further away from the wall because of gravity. That's a really cool Easter egg. We're really zooming. Funnily enough, the textures are giving me a seizure. I'm kidding, it's just making me want to have some type of reaction. What would be nice, maybe, is a bit more power. Power. That is what we need. Power. This is not fun. I'm taking the corner cut. Screw this. Let's take a NASCAR pit stop. See you all. I swear there are people that think taking the NASCAR pit route is genuinely faster because you're taking a tighter line. Those people confuse me. Let's do it again. One last pit before the final lap. I will be amazed if we manage to do it in under 3 minutes. Should I be up here or should I be down below? I'm not sure, but oh, we're actually going to do it in under 3 minutes. Best lap is 27. Not bad. I swear in the Hudson we got like a 17 or an 18 second. Is that right? I'm getting confused. My bad. Right. And finally for the drag race. Hopefully a strong point for a hot rod, but it probably isn't, to be realistic. Because this car is slow. Characterful, which is nice, but slow. Which isn't. We can actually see the engine. I love how detailed this car... Stop it. Let me look inside the engine. That is a really detailed engine. I'm not gonna lie. Well done, Foxy, on designing this car. I'm very impressed with the design. It's very detailed, I like it. Look, you can even see the wheel nuts in the wheels. And the engine. 6 point... Why have they added decimal points to the trophy system? What is the point? That was not a pun. That was not supposed to be a pun either. Okay, I'm going to tune this for the ending to the video because we are now there. It is the end of the video. And I'm still struggling on a verdict for this car. Oh, it can finally drift with this. I mean, on one hand, it's a really characterful car. It's just a shame that the only thing it's good at is being well designed and characterful, because it's no good in most of the races. It's too hard in the suspension department for City. It's too it's not fast enough on the drag strip. It's not that, it's too slow at the top end for the highway. And in NASCAR, I mean, it's alright, but needs more power. At least it can do rolls. It's a stunt car. You do handbrake turns, but not drift. Just handbrake turns. You can do roly-polies. You can barrel roll it. So, yeah. Maybe not a good start for the 400 Robux season pass, but we'll get there with the Formula 2004, which I will be reviewing in 3 days' time. And if you want to see that review then, subscribe and like the video, if you enjoyed it at least. If you didn't enjoy it, don't hate comment, just click away, not that hard. Thank you for watching, goodbye.